Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. You are watching Shayla TV with your girl Shayla, and I am back in action, back again with another video. And this one's more like a story time about this item to my right. So before I get into it real quick, I just wanted to check in with y'all and ask like how y'all doing during the quarantine, because I was cool with it for a couple of days. I was like, okay, a couple of days off from work, and then it turned into a couple of weeks off, and now it's just getting really insane. But I hope y'all are staying home, and most importantly, staying safe. Okay, safety first, always. Okay. So the item that I will be talking about today is my Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis. And I was going to do an unboxing when I got it, because unboxings are so exciting. But yeah, I can't keep the ribbon on long enough to do a video, because as soon as I get it out the store and I get it back home, I just want to just rip it up and open it and play with it and smell it. You know, I love the smell of like new leather, and I love the smell of Louis Vuitton products. But this is the bag that it came in, and this is the box. Oops, backwards. But this is the box that it came in. And plus, I can't open the box cute. Oh, I opened this one up pretty good though. But there was another box. I'll be all over the place. But I did keep the stuff that it came in. Look at this, y'all. The quarantine got me with no nails. It got me struggling. It got my skin dry. It's a mess. But yeah, so that is the bag and the box that the Pochette Metis comes in. This is the duster that it came in. And real quick, with the storage, I was storing them when I wasn't using it in the duster, in the box, in the bag. And then I was watching another YouTube video. I watched so many, I don't even know what lady I was watching, but she said that her SA told her not to store it in the duster, in the bag, in the box, in the bag, but to like take them out of the packaging and leave it like in the duster by itself, kind of help it breathe a little bit. So since then, I have not been putting it like through all this. I've just been storing it in the duster. But anyway, let's get into the bag, shall we? So this is my Pochette Metis. I love this bag so much. Like, oh my goodness, I love this bag. So, how did I acquire the bag? It was hard, y'all. It was tough. Where to even begin? So I was doing what most people do. I was on the website, and I saw that it said call for availability. And so I called, and of course they're like, oh, we have none in the warehouse. There's none in the store. So, you know, I don't know. They tell you to call, and then they call and tell you that they can't help you. So I was like, okay. So that's what happened. Then I just kept checking the website, and someone on the phone that I was talking to was like, you know, just bookmark the tab, the page, and just every so often, multiple times a day, just click on, you know, the website and check the status of the bag. And I was also informed in store and on the phone that it's like waitlist for this bag. And I was like, oh my goodness, how will I ever, you know, acquire the bag with it being on the wait list, then it being called for availability, and then when you call, it ain't no availability. So I was like, you know, it's just not in the cards for me to have this bag. But I kept calling, and I kept looking on the website. So I was looking on the website, and let me backtrack before that even happened. It was one incident when I was at work, and I was working, and my mom was calling for her own products. And I guess she just so happened to ask the lady, like, do you have any Pochette Metis in? And the lady was like, actually, we do. So my mom called me on my work phone, and I'm at work, and I'm in the back, and we were on the phone, had to be for like an hour trying to get the bag. And we put the credit card information through, and just when I thought I was going to get the bag, it did not go through. The purchase did not go through because it needed authorization, because the price of the bag is, you know, so high that you have to get it authorized through the bank to make sure that you know, as you making this big old grand purchase. So the way our accounts are set up, my mom was on the phone with our bank, and I was on the phone on hold with the SA, the Louis Vuitton um, phone line, and I'm just we're talking about the bag, we're talking about how it's so hard to get the bag, and my mom is handling the business with the bank, trying to get the authorization. And girl, we didn't get that bag that day. Okay. Just when we thought the authorization was ready, the SA on the phone, she clicked okay, and then the bag just went away. I think because we had tried to run the card through so many times, and the lady, I mean, I don't like to talk about nobody, but the lady who was helping us at the bank, she was going very slow, and she had to read everything, and she had to, I guess, the protocol, and we were just trying to rush her through it, rush her through it, rush her through it. It did not work out. So that was my first attempt to get the bag. I think my dog is knocking stuff over. But that was my first attempt to get the bag. My second attempt to get the bag was on the phone as well. And that time didn't work out either. Let me just fast forward to how I got the bag. Okay? So I got the bag. Just bookmarking the tab like I had been told, and refreshing the page and checking every so often. And I just so happened to refresh the page. It said call for availability. I refreshed it. Then all of a sudden it said placed in cart. When I saw that it said placed in cart, I placed it in my cart so quick. And I went through and I purchased it. And I had to do it so fast. I was just like, I don't even know if it went through. Because I didn't get like an order confirmation email. I didn't get none of that. And I was just like, I didn't get excited because I didn't know what I just didn't know if it had went through. Then I got the email, and then I got the confirmation, and then it was ready to pick up. So that's basically how I got the bag, y'all. It took me like 3 attempts to get the bag, and the Louis Vuitton location that we have here at where I live in my city, we they don't do the wait list for the Pochette Metis because they say they're so high in demand. Some stores will do it, some stores opt not to do it. But when I got the bag, everybody was asking me how I did acquire the bag, and it was a good feeling. Anyway, so that's how I got the bag, y'all. Just really checking the website daily. And I don't know if it's because we're on quarantine lockdown, but the bag is like currently like placed in cart. So like you can order it and you can purchase it right now. The bag retails for $18.90. So depending on your city and your state and all that, your taxes will differ. But this bag came out to be about $20.45 after tax for me, and I reside in Texas. So yeah, that's how I got the bag. So I'm so excited, y'all, and I'm so scatterbrained about this bag. I kind of just wanted to open it up and like show y'all everything that's in it. So I feel like I kind of skipped over major points on how I acquired the bag. But anywho, so this is the bag, and I didn't know that this was in it. But this is how it looks empty. Let me see if I can zoom in so you can see it. I love this bag. And this bag here has a back zipper. And I do have some stuff in here. I keep a chapstick in every bag that I have. So I have a chapstick, and then I have like, this is my current bag that I'm using. So I have my keys in it, but Then that's the back pocket. The back pocket is actually really deep. Really, really deep. So like this is a phone case like for the iPhone 10. And my phone case is right in that back little pocket. Yes, it do. So I will hope to do a like mini collection. I don't have a lot of Louis Vuitton items, but I do have a few. But I didn't want to make this video too long, but I wanted to do a quick story time of how I acquired she. So yes, that's how I acquired the bag. I do have more items, or 2 items. I have a wallet and I have a 6-key key holder, and we took them to get hot stamped, and they're on quarantine too, because when we were supposed to pick them up, everything just shut down. So that's what happened to the items. They're currently locked away in the store, and I could do a story time about that. Now that I'm thinking about it, the gears are turning in my head. So maybe I'll do a story time about that. Okay. Thank you so much for watching my Pochette Metis video on how I got my Pochette Metis bag. I hope you enjoyed it. I might do a what's in my bag when I usually take it out. I'm thinking about it. This is pretty much empty right now because, you know, we're quarantined and we ain't been nowhere. So I have nothing in it because I haven't gone. I haven't left the house. And I'm a homebody by nature and by heart, but I want to leave. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another video.